everyone. Welcome. I'm Eric, N1JUR, and I'm with my crew here. Tortoise, say hello.
Hello.
And the Apostle Paul is hanging out, is here with us tonight. How are you doing, buddy?
Outstanding.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Looking forward to your 5K sometime soon for sure.
5,000.
And 5,000.
Yeah, I won't be giving away the cool stuff that you're giving away. I'm going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff that I just want to get rid of.
Which will probably mean that your stream will go a hell of a lot longer.
Local pick up online.
100%. Well, good evening to everybody here tonight. I just, I'm so feeling the love and good to see everybody here in the chat. I obviously know everybody's here for the cool prizes, but, the second thing is you want to come hang out with us. That's the best thing, So we're going to celebrate, and we're going to celebrate in some very cool fashion. So we just hit 5,000, or I'm actually now at this point, I think I'm almost at 50-50. So looking to keep climbing there. And again, that happened all because of you guys. I remember some of the folks, obviously these two as well. They've been here since the early days, but some of you might even found just the channel last week. And either way, however you got here, I'm hoping this stream is for you. Guaranteed, you're in good company, you're hanging out, and hopefully you're enjoying everything on the channel tonight. So we've got a bunch of great folks in the chat there. I saw Chris, KD9YSW, I saw K1LY. Let me see. POTA Power Live's in there.
You want me to go down the whole list?
Yeah, dude. Fire away, please. You're the man.
All right. So shout out to Jason, KD2UDR, Kaz226, Chris, KD9YSW, David Hyman, KN6WNN, EOD Kaboom, Jabberjaws Shannon, James, KOEB668, Jeff AA4BC, John WB3HPE, Julie from POTA Power, Frank, Train Frank, KR4 JGD, got Mike Armstrong, POTA Power Live, Rabbit Ham, Roger McKeon, Tim Roman, and me, you, and Tortoise.
Whew. Awesome.
That's a hell of a good list.
That's a good list. Good start. Awesome to see everybody there, and definitely thank you, Jules and Vaughn, for I'm going to pull you guys out, coming right off of a POTA activation to come hang out with us here. So we appreciate that, and definitely showing your POTA love for sure. So we're going to do a lot of cool things. We're just going to kind of hang out tonight. I know there is our favorite Tuesday night event that occurs right around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. So we're just going to cut into a little bit of their event, not too much, but those guys, they're good friends here, so they know what's going on here. They're just gonna hopefully understand that we'll send the whole party over that way after we're all done here. So please stick around to the end. Obviously we got a lot of great stuff to give away tonight, and I mean a lot of stuff. So hopefully you got to be there. But again, the catch is you got to be present here to win. You just can't throw your name in the bucket and walk away like you do at a Hamfest. This is where you got to stick around to the very final end. So all right, well, I'm gonna get a little sappy here for a little bit, but it's kind of funny because I've been doing this channel. I just got an announcement from YouTube saying this is my 3rd year doing it, which for me, I thought I was only my 2nd year maybe. So 3 years is a long time, but with that, in those 3 years, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the support, all the folks that have just been both with my channel, with Live Free and Ham, Northeast Ham Radio, all of that stuff. You guys have just been following me around and hanging out with me and enjoying the content we're putting together. And dude, I'm enjoying putting that content together. There's some great conversations that I'm having with folks, and we're just building a cool community. So, I am super psyched that exactly what my initial mission was, is that, we were out there to help each other. We're out there to enjoy the ham radio hobby, and you guys are doing that. So, my hat's off to you guys. And thank you guys for all the support and everything that you've done, both Patreon side, the YouTube channel, and everything else and everywhere else. And, these guys too. I mean, I love hanging around with these guys. These guys, come through thick and thin. They're always there. They always give me shit at the same time we give each other shit. But at the same time, we're there to support each other and do some really cool stuff. And that's, for me, that's what ham radio is all about.
Yeah, somebody
like you must be present to win at POTA meetups.
Very true.
Man, somebody said they didn't want to POTA with me today, so you know.
Oh man, sorry. You ditched me yesterday.
Yeah, I did. Mama comes first before play.
That is very true. That is very true. Happy wife, happy life, I think is the phrase. Although, sometimes I question that one myself. But all right. Man, I am
sanity.
Exactly. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about, our personal lives. We're going to dive into a bunch of great stuff. But, I know you guys have been waiting a little while here to get into this stuff. And we're giving away a lot of stuff. So we are going to do a very quick first giveaway here. And so let's head over to my giveaway machine for a second here. This one, we're going to start out simple and easy. We're going to give away anybody, want in your free pick of any t-shirt over at livefreeandham.com/shop. That includes N1JUR, Brew and Activate, Live Free and Ham, any gear, any shirt, t-shirt you want over there. Feel free. Let me know if you're the winner. You get to pick your color, you have to pick the size and the style and logo. So feel free. Type swag in the comments, # SWAG as you see it there. And, we will make sure that we go through and run this in the background. But
I've got the list. I've got the list running for you.
Sweet. Nice. Very good. I see these guys make my job so easy. It's awesome. Wait till Dave shows up. I know Dave K. Booty's coming. He's going to be probably a little bit in the bag because he's out there gambling and trying to, make his, millions so he can retire as a ham radio operator full time. But we'll see how that happens when he shows up a little later. All right. So let's talk a little bit what's going on. So, yeah, I'm going to throw it to you guys. I mean, Tortoise, you and I, we've been trying to do a POTA for a little while. Did you get any ham radio in over the weekend? And, any plans at all this week?
No, I played with the radio a little bit. After the Happy Wife, Happy Life yesterday, I actually got those Male boards installed and did a little got the video putting together. I've got a folder started for the project, so I'll send that out. But it was inspired. That was inspired by you. So
thank you, dude. Thank you.
I was like, you know what? I've got enough room. I did some measurements, and it's really quick and dirty, but it came out really nice.
Now, did you use a rubber inserts? Go ahead.
What?
No, I was just going to say real.
Go ahead, Grouch.
Paul.
Go. Fire away, my friend.
All right. Just real quick, Tortoise. I'm so glad that you finally said Molly, because it's not mole.
It's not mole.
It's a Molly panel.
Like juicy smoulet. Anyway, Molly bags. I got a couple. I've got a bunch of them that I was a bunch of little admin bags and stuff that I just had floating around. So I'm like running through the garage, throwing them around. And to answer Eric's question, yes, I used the 1/2-inch rubber spacing to hold them out so you can fish it. That's the only way to do it.
Now, were you is it enough to keep it rigid from moving up, up and down?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the screw heads are just the perfect size to fit in the little holes.
Nice.
So
okay.
I used what do they call them? They're actually cabinet screws. They have a Torx head onto them, and they fit perfect and they fit flush.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. I didn't take a picture, but I did take video. So I'll put that up and out.
Sounds like it's a channel video to put up.
Yeah, it's going to be. No, it is. And I got half of my garage cleaned out. If you've seen my garage,
nope,
then you would know how my side of the garage just becomes a dumping ground for everything.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
And the wife's side of the garage is absolutely perfect. Her car goes in there, so yeah.
Cool. Well, as long as the cars fit, then you don't have to clean them off with all this ridiculous snow that we're getting up here, Grouch.
Oh, and we're getting more snow.
Yeah, it has been flurrying like a madman on and off today with hey, wait and see. We'll see what we're going to get over the next 4 days. So
we'll
it's
wait
going to
and see
be
what we get from Sunday to Monday or Sunday to Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh,
everybody's saying 2 feet, 3 feet.
Snowmageddon.
Yeah, another nor'easter coming up the coast. Yay!
Awesome.
Me.
Awesome.
I can't believe I moved to this shit.
Anyways, this is the third major winter. All right. Well, Grouch, dude, you obviously have been super busy today. I apologize publicly to say I missed the opportunity to make an all-star contact with you, my friend. But do elaborate.
Well, so all right, I had this idea, and I was like, I love doing Parachute Mobile, but Parachute Mobile limits you to roughly like 100-mile radius, and so I was like, I wonder if I can hit the All-Star node in my RV from under canopy, and sure enough, yeah, it works really really well. So I did my first All-Star Parachute Mobile activation. I did it through our node, which was connected to the HR2O Cloud Hub. So there was a lot of people that were connected. I just saved the audio file to my computer, so I will review that after the live stream. And well, fingers crossed, we got everything in there. But it was definitely it was a really cool thing to experience.
Now, 2 things. One, if in the future, I'm hoping you'll do a little bit more like pre-advance notice so that I can just sit there on the All-Star node going, Grouch is going to be jumping soon. Grouch is going to be jumping soon. So all of the folks that are just listening can actually understand that you're in the middle of, 14,000 feet plummeting, trying to make contacts. And 2, when you finally get to the point of adding a camera to your, jumping, process, I'd like to see a walk and talk through in the air on the way down, private live stream.
That would be funny.
So that would be well worth the effort, and I would throw boatloads of money at that one just to see how that one.
Well, I figured out how much it costs him to jump.
Mm-hmm.
It's $35.
Yeah.
But you've got to put that 1.3. You got to multiply it by the 1.3 because there's a 30%. So it's $45. So if anybody wants to donate to Paul, $45, you will support one jump.
There you go.
But that's on my channel. This is Eric's show,
don't do
man.
it here. Yeah, don't do it on this one.
Now, if you want to see Eric jump.
No, well, Eric is going to jump. So this is just, again, another public confirmation. When Grouch is finally able to do tandems, I will be maybe one of his first few tandems, wherever he is. Hopefully it's in the New England area again, to, skydive at least once in my life as him being my tandem.
You do realize you're going to be the small spoon, right?
I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. I do. So
as long as you're comfortable with him bumping you in the back.
I have a little bit of time to practice. Tortoise, when we do our 24-hour POTA, we can practice. So,
well, you definitely got some time. So I'm 1 year in the sport. I got another 2 years to go before I even qualify for the school to go get that rating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got to have a D license with 500 jump minimum and 3 years in the sport to even go get your tandem instructor rating. But cool. We'll get there. That's on my list.
I've got a laundry list of other things. I've got to get my health back up to shape and, myself into shape and, start doing my 4,000 footer runs. And, so by the time all of that kind of just transpires, I'll be ready, man. I'll be buff, it'll be good. Tordai, where'd you go, man? I thought you were running the giveaway there. I guess not. All right. Well, since we won't keep anybody waiting here for the first one, let's get over to the giveaway here and run our first giveaway for tonight. Again, this is for anything in the livefreeandham.com/shop store t-shirt wise. That's either N1JUR, Live Free and Ham, or Brew and Activate. And so let's hit the start button and see who's the lucky winner.
Rolling. Why do I hear that through my...
You should.
Yeah. It makes a ticking sound like the wheel.
Woo-hoo! Sean, Beater Jackhole, my friend.
All right.
You are the lucky winner. Nice job. Cool. Sean, if you do me a favor, I mean, obviously I have your call sign. Just hit me up with a quick email at n1jur.nh@gmail.com. Let me know, and we'll let me know what size you are, what T-shirt you want, and we'll get that out to you. And appreciate you being part of the, Live Free and Ham. Well, Live Free and Ham. My gosh, the N1JUR community, which is also Live Free and Ham. See, it just all blends.
It's all intertwined.
Synergy. That's what it is. Synergy.
What's weird is I hear us in the headphones, but I heard the spinning wheel on my speakers.
Well, sounds like a technical problem, not an us problem.
Yeah.
That's a technical problem on your part.
Yeah, it's a technical problem, not a...
All right. Well, we're going to start the giveaway train because, in essence, we've got about 45 minutes to almost a little bit shy of an hour here. So I don't want to miss any time. So we're just going to roll on to the next, giveaway here item. But, in my usual sarcastic style, I like to, bring the level of everything up. I'm never happy with just, status quo. So, in essence, we're going to head over here to our lovely view here. And so we're going to give away our next antenna, but in Vanna White style, game show, Price is Right fashion, we're going to kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, do you enjoy radio that works outside? Introducing the Reliance Antennas Bugout Mini, the 40 through 10 meter end-fed half-wave that says, I don't need a tower, I've got trees. Lightweight, compact, packs down smaller than your snack bag, but somehow radiates like you actually planned this activation. One wire, one matchbox, one tree, and you're pretending you strategically selected from 40 to 10 meters. This thing just gets up and goes. Parks, field day, backyard. That, I swear, this will be quick evening setup. The Bugout Mini, because sometimes the best antenna is the one that fits in your pocket and still makes the contact. Yes, it is. So with the lovely Vanna White fashion, we're going to head over to our generator machine here, and let me throw the giveaway hashtag in here, and we'll change it here, and then we'll start the process all over and get things going. All right, doing a reset here. All right, so the next one for the Bugout Mini, and again, this is in your choice of the Kevlar or what's the other wire that he has? Why am I drawing a blank?
The skinny wire, the
skinny, yeah.
Polystealth.
There we go, the Polystealth. And favorite color, so green, orange, I think
I recommend
black.
the Kevlar if you're going to be using it in rough areas. Great wire.
100%. And, if you want to do N1JUR blue too as well, you can do that, and I can request that. So if you're the winner for that one, you can go ahead and throw your name in there as a shortcut. Hashtag is Get Mini, all caps, all one word there, buddies. And so we'll keep plugging away here. So just a couple of things. I'm going to catch a few folks up on the channel. So maybe this is your first time here. And if it is, appreciate. Oh, Mike, thank you again, sir. We appreciate the 5 N1JUR memberships there, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Grouch, if you want to rattle those off in a second or two, we can go over those in a bit.
So you got Greg Saunders got one. MKMEORG got one. Steve Jones 67, G Money, and Jeff Wingett.
G Money, sweet. G Money, nice. I like that. All right,
G Money.
Congratulations, guys. I appreciate all of those. And Mike, thank you again for those memberships as always. Yeah, I will be welcoming those folks to the channel there. So stay tuned. But hey, if you've been with the channel for a little while, you've definitely seen a lot of great videos there. Maybe hopefully you're part of the subscriber membership base there. We've had a couple of videos, and I keep adding more stuff too. And I've got a little segment that I do that's kind of like off the cuff, unedited, that I call behind the activation. and I don't talk so much about POTA or radios or whatever. You kind of get to see everything that I do on the background, my life and other tech that I play around with and stuff like that. So if you want to get on the inside and learn a little bit more about what N1JUR is about, that might be a good way to hook up with that. But for those that just are just learning about the channel or getting in there, we got a review. And so one of our radios that we're giving away tonight, again, is a radio that we picked up. It's a full package. It's pretty cool. It's a TYT 9800 Plus. The radio itself, you get a external speaker, and I'm throwing in a quarter-inch dual band, basically whip with NMO. Is it NMO mount? Oh no, it's SMA, basically mount. So all that complete. That radio is a blast, but I got a video coming out on that actually starting tomorrow. I think it'll air tomorrow, so you can check that out. It was a fun little radio to play with. I am not a big per se Chinese radio guy, but I enjoy playing with new radios, and this one was definitely fun to play with. It's a quad band radio. It has a lot of great little features in it, and it's typical for TYT in general. So Grouch is popping it up there. Well, that's the scene there. Let me bring that up. So that's this radio here. For those that might have seen it before, there's a couple iterations out there. It's got a detachable face. My gosh, sorry about that. This cold is kicking my butt.
Bless you. Bless you, my son.
Thank you. I wish I was blessing, but this is mostly coughing as I'm choking on my. Oh my gosh, there we go. All right, so this is the TYT. So we'll go into this a little bit later, but this radio review is going to be dropping tomorrow. So you can check that out if you're interested in picking up a quad band radio. There's a lot of great features in it. Does 270, 6 meters, 10 meters, does it at 50 watts, and it's got a lot of great little cool features in it. And it's a detachable face in a mobile version, which is pretty cool. I mean, if I didn't have other plans to have it in the truck, I would probably pop that in there myself and use that, because it's a cool little radio to have, both 10 and 6, and
it looks like Yaesu.
Yeah, exactly. It probably behaves a little like Yaesu too.
Ding, ding, ding.
For all my ICOM friends out there. All right. So, with that, pay attention. There's a great bunch of videos just like that. A lot of reviews are coming. I've got some new antennas from Reliance that are, coming my way. Enhancements. I started to do a video on an inflate antenna, and Matt said, hey, nope. Hold it, put a brakes on it. I've got some enhancements and new fixes. I'll send you the new fixes. Then you can do the antenna video again. So this is the third time I've done the inflate antenna, and I haven't released any of it. Yes. At this point, if it, as Walt says, if it doesn't actually antenna at all, it might actually work as a life preserver. So, there's always that.
Now, somebody's video at Hamcation, last night I was watching. I think it was the guy that his kid, Paul knows who it is. His kid won that 891.
Oh, the camp, whatever. Yeah, you sent that link to us.
Yeah,
Kemp Outdoors.
That's it, Kemp Outdoors. He was rolling
Kemp
through.
Outside.
Or Kemp, is it Kemp? Yep, it's Kemp Outside.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he was rolling by, and I see the giant inflatenna there, and I send a text to Matt. I'm like, hey, Matt, are other people carrying your antenna? He goes, yeah, when I can't make it there. I mean, it looked like a giant freaking bazooka
rocket
sitting there. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, Salty Walt had it in his video, and I was like, inflate antenna! And he was like, yeah, I have to do a review. And he was like, I saw this weird antenna, and he started to explain it. And he's like, oh, and Matt sent me this, to try out. So I'm curious to see how Walt's gonna, run it through the, its paces and whatnot. So, if he likes it, then, it's just gonna become money.
Oh, yeah.
He likes it.
Exactly. Mikey likes it, as they say, for those that know that reference. So, yeah. So, other things, kind of going on the channel, maybe you haven't tuned in, but every Fridays I get together, and I know a few folks in the chat there said, hey, where's Shannon? Well, Shannon, we invited her, and I invited a lot of Northeast guys and a few others to come hang out with us tonight. And, depending on what's going on, she probably was a little busy, but she's missed here in spirit, but she hangs around with me every Friday over on Brew Activate, and we just talk everything POTA there. I mean, that is a fun, opportunity. If that's all you want to do for 90 minutes straight is learn everything you can, talk about POTA, share POTA, tear apart things and rebuild them kind of thing. POTA is, what Brew Activate's all about there. So, we're having fun hanging out there. And this week, we're actually continuing our series on hunters. So if you are a hunter, heck, come over and check it out. We're going to give you a few cool hunter tips from insiders that I've talked to on how to be a more effective hunter. And again, we're going to also balance that out with helping us activators understand the mind of a hunter, because I think us activators, a lot of times we just think, we're just a little bit up above, than the hunters out there, even though we know that we need the hunters to, basically make POTA what it is, that, we can benefit and learn from, kind of that cross education. So, if you're interested in that, check us out on Friday mornings on my channel, Brew Activate. It's actually not Brew Activate. It's N1JUR Amateur Radio, but we're called Brew Activate. So not to cause confusion there.
Do you guys go over 308 versus 30-06? I mean,
hunting, no. Hunting as in POTA hunting.
I know. I'm just...
No, we are not an ammunition show. All right. Well, we are at the next 15-minute mark here, so I only got one more thing I'll throw in there just to spend this a little bit longer. For those that have been providing awesome feedback from the channel and just in general the videos, I've heard your cries, I've heard your questions, and so we're creating some really cool content. I'm going to actually be expanding on my truck again. Torty and I have been talking about the 50 amp or 40 amp DC to DC chargers. So I'm going to be getting that in the truck. I finally got my Mobilink in my hands here, and so I'm going to be setting that up, and I'm going to finally be on Winlink, Grouch. I'm going to actually be able to send via RF Winlink messages.
Nice.
That deserves a cheers.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. Those on the Freenham know that I say, do not send it to N1JUR. Send it to Grouch because you'll get it. So we'll have to change that around a little bit. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to some of that stuff. APRS, I hate Yaesu's APRS version. I gave it about 2 years worth of my time, energy, and effort. And for what? Nothing. I mean, it's a half-baked version. I'm not happy with the fact that I can't converse with other people on APRS without having to literally move a mountain to be able to send a simple "Hi, I'm here" message, through their existing interface. So, we're using Mobilink. We're using a tablet there, and I'm going to do a bunch of Bluetooth wizardry and we're going to use the interface off of my FTM 300 to be able to send those via RF. So I'm looking forward to kind of doing a whole video on that. So if you're a Winlink folk and you enjoy stuff like that, then we'll APRS folk, then you'll be able to see all of that in action with me. And yes, I will get into Android. You heard it here. I am not an Android noob. I deal with this all day in the technical world as a professional. So I just prefer Apple because for me it just works, and that's the tablet I picked up. Torties, thanks. I love that little tablet.
Not this one.
Is that the one? That's not the one you sent me.
Yeah. But not this one in particular.
Not that one specifically. Sorry. Yes, that is yours. But yes, I picked up that exact style and model. So I'm looking forward to playing with it. It's still in the box. I haven't played with it yet.
Oh my God! I thought you just said you loved it.
I did love it. I mean, the box is pretty nice, and just everything looking on the front of it's great. Well, it's awesome packaging.
Dude,
they sold me there.
It's a beautiful box.
It's a box.
I'm doing no unboxing on that. Trust me. Don't worry.
Oh no, you will thoroughly enjoy it. It is a nice, cheap tablet, and it's pretty powerful. And it has a SIM chip, and it has an SD card slot, so you should be able to do something with it.
Well, definitely looking forward to tagging that in and basically setting it all up with APRS. Jason, smart Jason, has kind of led me down that rabbit hole there. What are you flushing the toilet for?
That's what you're going to do with your tablet.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, man. It's not Apple. It's basically Android there, man. So I'm in your camp. Gonna give me some. Oh man, I'm sorry. Confirmed Eric Cat. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, with that, let's kick off the next winner, or see who the next winner is for the Bugout Mini in your own color, depending on what you want for winders, as well as wire type. We will definitely go in. So you got that, Tortoise? Or you want me to do it?
What's that?
The giveaway.
Gotcha.
Paul's already on it. There we go.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
I-
you're gonna eventually have
Get
to live
Mini.
stream, so you have to
Get
learn some
Mini.
of this stuff.
Oh no,
Yes.
no, get Mini. Oh no, I've got it on the list here. The list is ready to go.
Sweet. All right. How do you say that? Xnavi?
Zanavi.
All right. Navi, if you do me a favor, throw your call sign there in the chat, or send me an email at n1jur.nh@gmail.com, and I will make sure we get that out to you, and get what version you want in colors.
Wrestler.
Very cool. All right, let's flip back over to the other view
Orange
here.
and black. So Mike just had a nice comment here. He said he's going to have to hit you and I up for an affiliate link to that tablet. Sorry, man.
Well,
I'm stacked like that with Amazon. I might as well be for as much money as I spend there every month.
Well, let me while we're
Well, if it's on Amazon, I'll give you an affiliate link.
There you go.
Let me go grab it here in my orders here, and I'll send you a nice little affiliate link. I'm always aiming for that. All right, come on, stupid Amazon, stop fighting me here. Okay, well, anyway, someone go ahead and pick that up while I'm searching for this. Here we go.
So Paul, have you recovered from the hamcation?
Yeah, I got wicked sick Friday night. I don't know what I ate or who I touched, but I got the nastiest stomach bug. There's a lot of old people.
Yeah,
Just saying.
True. Yeah, I mean, you are in the retirement capital of the United States, so yeah, there's probably a lot of unsanitary old people there too.
There were the typical hams with their cargo shorts and their oversized shirts that barely hold in their gut, with pee stains in the front and shit stains in the back.
I was gonna stand up and say, I kind of represent that, and I have my khaki shorts.
You do.
There you go.
Understand. All right.
I fit right in.
You're almost there. You just need a pee stain in the front and a shit stain in the back.
Oh God! No! Oh God! Dude,
all right, here we go. Copy.
But yeah, so I missed out on the main part of the weekend. But I figured it was the smarter choice to stay close to a toilet here than to go an hour and a half away and and then
Blow up Dave's
hope
toilet.
that I didn't end up being one of those with the shit stains.
Oh, that would have been horrendous, dude.
Oh man.
So is he putting anything in the chat? He goes, "Thanks,
did.
everybody."
Yep.
Did he get it?
Oh, did he?
Get it?
No. Xandevi, I didn't see.
WM9H.
Okay. Sweet.
What is that?
Whiskey
White Man
Mike
9 horses.
Got it.
He's the 9 call area of our Tim. WM1H. Very cool.
White
All
Man 9 horses. Nice.
White Man 1. We have a buddy of ours is WM1H, and I call him White Man 1 horse. So works for me. All right, cool. Well, while we're chit-chatting here more, we're gonna roll to our next giveaway here. So with that, let's kick this off.
Feeling limited? Bored with just one band? Boom, the TYT 9800 Plus. Quad band madness, 2 meter, 70 centimeter, 6 meter, and yes, 10 meter too, because moderation is overrated. Dual display, so you can monitor 2 frequencies and look wildly productive. Up to 50 watts, yep, I made it. 1 radio, 4 bands, truck ready, shack ready, slightly ridiculous, always in the best way. The TYT 9800 Plus, why choose one band when you can flex on all of them?
There you go. You can flex on all of them. So with that, the key word for that one, Grouch, is 10. Sorry, that was the 10 meter one. So that's 10 meter rocks, all one word, all caps. The number 10.
I don't know how to do the keywords.
Oh.
I just know how to hit the button to make it go.
Well, then I will do that myself.
Yeah, I
then
don't know
here.
how
But-
to hit the button either. So
All right. So while that's going on, let's give a shout out to Roger McKeon, who donated 10 N1JUR radio memberships.
Sweet.
And so we got Russ Brown 194, Roy Maynard KJ5 BVP, Sam Collins 6394, FTK 2432, Brad Carter,
Brad.
Dexter did it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Dax the Destroyer, KG2MM Ham Radio, Kyle KC9 IMA, and James KI5 OEB.
Dude,
Those
awesome.
are the new channel members.
Thank you, guys.
I need
Appreciate
my
it.
glasses to read that. God, bless
Trust me,
you.
dude. I am very much, got a pair here, a pair on this computer, a pair upstairs, pair in the bedroom. I mean, yeah. I got glasses
Well,
that
look-
will...
Luckily, I need mine for far away, so I got you.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
Far away, I'm beautiful, but when it's far away and it's this freaking big, it doesn't help.
Yeah, this isn't here to here is
Yeah, I'm
the
done.
reason why I have glasses.
I'm done.
The pains of being 51. I know. For all those guys who are older than 51, you're
52,
like,
come
you're
on.
such a youngin'.
Come on, I'm older than you.
I know.
By like
That's what I hear all the time. You and Todd, you're all older than me, but
Well,
all good.
we're all 12-year-olds inside.
very much so. So yeah, good deal. All right. Well, Dave still must be blowing his $40. I mean, must be doing penny slots at this point.
Yeah. You do.
Because he said he would be quick in and out, but I should have realized that would be a different stereo. But with that, no big deal. The show must go on, and we continue plugging around here.
Pop
Always
Dill
good.
is in the house.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Nice.
Hey,
So,
Eric, did you get the message from Train Frank? He just hit 2,500 subscribers.
Did he
dude,
really?
congratulations, Frank. Good job. Nice. Keep plugging away at it. 2,500 is a great number. Keep working at it. I was there once, and as you learn as a YouTuber, you kind of like have different phases, and each phase brings a whole new set of challenges. So it's all good. And I look at those that are 10K, 7K, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to be there, but then that all brings its own challenges on top of what I have no idea what to expect. So all good stuff. Very cool. All right. Well, let's. I don't know. So I'm curious. I figured so as we kind of are waiting for folks to kind of roll on in here, which is no problem. We're gonna do a little kind of a quick, fast, shotgun round here. I'm always curious to see how you guys kind of stand on this one. Without thinking, I'm gonna fire rapid fire questions at both of you guys.
Oh, Lord.
Grouch, you can answer first. Tortoise, you can answer after him. Any pauses, you get deduction and points. You just got to first thing off the top of your head. And we're going to keep it a little light here. There we go. Setting the order the right way. All right. So we're going to start some of the easy layups here. QRP 100 watts. Grouch.
Doro.
100 watts, baby.
Okay. All right. Grouch. End-fed or verticals?
NFED.
And fed.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Best band lately?
20's been
10.
noisy.
10. Yeah, 10. I forgot to do today. I'm bummed. Like, I should have done that first, but then 20 was just enough that I was like, I'll throw a few contacts out there, and, it gave back. So I was happy.
Always start on 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
start to work your way up.
Sure. You should start really on 6 and work your way up. But, for those that can't do 6, start at 10. So, very cool. And, obviously the QT60 does 10 meters and does it freaking well. So, I'm very happy with that little radio. I'm glad it's going to go to a new home, and whoever wins it is going to actually have some fun with it for sure. Because it's funny because like I put that video out, and the one thing I thought I wasn't going to get a lot of feedback from was going to be all the negative naysayers are like, oh, 10 meters, this radio sucks, blah, blah. I got like a butt ton of people going, oh, I love this radio. I have 4 versions of it. I use it until it blows up, and then I roll to the next one. 10 meters is great when it opens up, and I'm just like, dude, that's awesome. So, it just kind of confirms what you're saying, Grouch.
Was that like a metric butt ton, or
it could be, yes. I guess that's the only actual official standard measurement, right?
Yeah. Well, it's spelled 2 different ways. That's why I was asking.
Oh, is it?
Oh, TONNE, tone or whatever the hell they call it. They call it ton.
Okay, fine. This is not a spelling show, nor is this a math show, so just, stop.
Okay.
So, very cool. All right, the next one, worst band lately.
80 meters.
There we go. Good call. That's a big one.
With the big, giant Grand Canyon sunspot that we're having, all of them.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad today, man. 20 meters was pretty good.
Today it kind of cleared up a little bit. Over the weekend, it just sucked.
Well, you learn, man. Failure is an option to learn, as we say.
S7 to S9 on all the bands with noise, it's nuts.
Some people have that at home. That's a normal day for most people.
But I mean, that was at home. But what was interesting is I hit Vaughn and Julie yesterday mobile. So, there is that.
Actually, funny story with Jules, since she's in the chat there. I have to give that girl credit. She is one of those people that is stubborn to the core and will do it till she gets it going. Her activation that she set up solo, I was so, and I'm going to say this, I'm so proud of her. She did an awesome job. Had no idea what she was sort of doing. She was like using terms like doohickey and thingamabob and all of these things that are like not ham radio related. Yes.
Those are official terms.
And still, like, if we remember, like, our field days, Paul, where Todd, like, literally had fried his finals and he still was like, why is this damn radio not working? Jules had her in monitor mode, I think it was. So whoever played with it prior, she wasn't getting signals out. And she was just like, she kept going. And she finally figured it out. And it was really cool. And I was one of the lucky few to make contact with her. So, I feel proud that was awesome. So good for her, man.
Way to go, Julie.
Yes, definitely. Keep it going. Set the bar high for us, sad hams. All right. Okay. Last 2 here. Analog or digital?
Analog.
Okay. All the way. All right. And then this one's kind of, whatever. Mobile rig in your truck, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And mobile rig HF in your truck, yes or no?
Yes.
I wish.
Yes.
Okay. Wish works. Very cool.
If you go to Memphis to the UPS distribution center there, I bet you could find one off the side of a conveyor someplace.
along with an ATAS.
Yeah, exactly right. A special one, yes. Yeah, very cool. Oh man, so yeah, it's kind of an interesting journey for sure with these guys. I mean, obviously Grouch and I have been doing Live Free and Ham for a long time and been hanging out and having some really good laughs and just doing some really cool stuff. And I've been, very much privy to, being part of his channel on the inside, on the public side. And it's really cool just to see, what you're doing and all of the, the personal, walks in the park stuff as a channel member. So, dude, I appreciate all that stuff that you do.
You're the reason why I got into this shit.
You're the reason why I got into this shit. So
well, then, fine. The world revolves around me.
Yep.
Well, I have to say, you did start, as those that know the story, Grouch started as a digital-only serial person, wouldn't talk whatsoever. You know, we have one photo I think that's up on the Live Free and Ham website of him, I, and Todd all hanging out, and that was I think his first foray into you know, actually doing sideband POTA, which was pretty cool. And I think from that point it was just the sky's the limit.
Well, I mean, so it was just I avoided sideband in general altogether. You know, so I had no idea about POTA at all. And yeah, all I was doing at home was FT8, and playing with FL Digi. Yeah, 100%. I was a serial digital operator only for probably like the first year and a half, and I was a ham. And then you invited me and Todd to join you on a park. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I mean, I'm just gonna show up and I'm gonna hope for the best.
Yep.
And sure enough, Eric was he was a great Elmer, and he was explaining things, and this is why he uses this, and this is why we're doing this. And by the end of that activation, I was like, I want to go do this. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Like,
dude, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get sentimental here because I'm sort of like on that, you know, sentimental side here, and Grouch knows that a little bit. I love that. Like, for me, it's like one of those things that I am always willing to like spend that little extra mile, no matter how much it takes time out of a day or whatever, to be able to just get somebody to like, you know, play ham radio, because, you know, I grew up with a bunch of Elmers that, you know, were the Elmers back in those days in their shacks, and so like they poured on me, and I'm like, the one thing that they said to me at the very end was like, hey, take what you learn, go do it to somebody else. And so, yeah, I took that pretty seriously, and you know, I do the same to you. And the funny thing is like Tortoise and I, you know, you kind of came through just by osmosis, I guess, the best way to, you know, kind of say it, because in essence you threw, you know, you used your Grouch, and Grouch is like, hey, you should check out this guy named Tortoise. And I'm like, Tortoise? What? Why does he want to be a tortoise? Like, what's the big deal with that? And then, you know, we kind of hit it off, and it's been pretty cool. So, you know, I'm glad you're hanging out here, man. Your channel's pretty small, but in essence, you're growing. I mean, you're at 2. What's your last stats there?
That is a very good question. Give me 10 seconds,
right around
and
200?
I'll tell you. I was 200 and something.
Well, do me a favor. Once you're there, go ahead and grab the link to your channel. And let's show Tortoise some love here, man. We got about 118 people here in the chat. 118 people. All go over and show Tortoise some love. Subscribe to his channel. Show him how cool, you know, the ham radio community is, and you know, boost him up to 300. Let's get him more, you know, more subs there. So yeah, I appreciate it, because in essence, a lot of people have done that for me, and got me to where we are now. So, you know, the best I can say is that you know, pay it forward.
YouTube bromance. Listen to Tim. No, I you know, I mean, it literally, wow. I've been YouTube for a long time. I've been putting up stuff for quite a few years, but just my stuff just for me, you know, and just like, hey, look. And I have one video of there was a truck accident, and I think that's the most views I have on this stupid thing. I was in Maryland. This guy tried to go around the corner with a I think it was a GMC Jimmy, loaded all the way up on the top, and when he went around the corner, it just laid over,
spilled over. Oh
yeah,
boy!
I was like, yeah, you're a genius. But you know, I mean, I've done drones. I've got some drone footage at my house in Arizona. At our property there that we were renting while I was living out there for 3 years. You want to talk about God's easy bake oven? Arizona.
Yes, I've heard that.
Insane. Dude, it was beautiful. I loved it. It was so much fun. It's just, I couldn't deal with the heat anymore, and I couldn't deal with no trees. I need trees. And every time I went up to Flagstaff, they have trees.
100%. 100%.
I was like, I have to have trees.
Very cool. All right. Well, there's a couple of new guys there. I saw Amateur Signals Network, man. Keep it going, man. If you love doing what you're doing, the natural just outflow of people seeing that on your channel will, attract them and become, more involved in your channel. And just put yourself out there. That's the best thing I can say is like, I've learned over the past 3 years, you got to accept me for me and, and all of my shortcomings and, great stuff and, positivity and everything in between, but at the same time, we're gonna have some fun with it. I am one about comfort. I'm one about having fun. So if we're not doing that, then dude, let's go find another hobby.
You should see, you guys, if in the chat, should go to Eric's channel later, not now, because you are on his channel. But go. I mean,
it's a hard process. I know.
But
cornbread ain't quite done in the middle.
Yeah, right. So when you get a chance, watch Eric and I's POTA out in 17-degree, freezing our ass off snow. But notice the height difference. I'm 5'10".
Still barking on that, aren't you?
Oh my God, dude. I was like, Jesus. I was going to cut you off at your knees so you would be at least level with me.
I am going to, when Robert says, hey, he's coming back up, Robert Digital Rancher, when he's coming back up this way again, I'm going to call you up and we're all going to do a POTA and we're going to basically make you look like a sandwich because in essence, Robert and I are the same height roughly. Putting you in the middle will basically make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it'll be
between
good.
you, me, and Paul, it goes me, Paul, then you.
Yep.
So
100%.
It's like, holy crap. Then we have
very good.
Then we have Watson. Where is Watson?
Watson needs his own channel, man. I have seen him on more videos from Hamcation than I've seen you.
Exactly.
Did you know that? He was on Waltz. He was on Frank to the Tanks channel. There's one other channel that I saw him on, and they're like, "Oh, a dog! I got to pet him." I'm like, "Dude, he's a service dog. Don't touch him."
Yeah,
of course, everybody's got to touch him. Sounds like he needs his own channel, man.
Yeah.
It's like 6 or 7 channels I saw Watson on.
Watson is the best.
He is. He is 100% awesome dog, whether he's working or he's not working. When he's not working, man, you better be ready to get loved on because he's not going to stop.
Wow, that went the wrong way.
So, very cool. All right. Well, we're at, just almost at the top of the hour here, and we still have one more radio giveaway. So let's run this 10-meter rock. So okay, we're going to run it now. I was going to give him one more chance for the new people that jumped in, but hey,
Joe Brett just got in, so.
JB. All right. Let's see who gets the QT60. Adirondack. Nice. Awesome. Do me a favor, Adirondack. Throw your call sign there in the chat, or feel free to send me an email at n1jur.nh@gmail.com, and we will make sure we get that over to you. All right. Cool. So, very much so. I don't want to leave Grouch out on this process because I know he's pretty well established in terms of having his channel and growing and stuff like that, but Grouch, I want to give you a little bit of the stage because I think like the stuff you do is really, really cool. It's dude, you kind of like surprised, but in essence, this is my way to show love to you guys for hanging out with me tonight because in essence, we're just giving away stuff. People know N1JUR, they know the channel. I know you give me shit about not being at Hamvention really and stuff like that, but
just
dude, can you imagine? I remember those original live those. I don't know, Paul. Can you remember those live streams where you just kind of just you, yourself, and I, and it was like, man, is this ever gonna get any better?
I got
well.
By the way, sorry.
So. Say what?
I got Adirondack's call, KE2NV.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, no, but I mean, think back. Like, I'm pretty sure we did our 2,000 and our 3,000 subscriber together.
Yeah, we did
because we were kind of keeping pace with each other at that point. Yeah, man, like we've come a long way.
Well, the funny thing with that was like I learned that you had like at that moment, like I thought my audience was pretty unique, and it was. But like when we rolled into, you had already at that point were doing Weekend Warriors, and that was going at a pretty good clip. And at that point, when we did our 3K together, like I was looking at the numbers, and you were like. You were in double digits, and I was like a couple of single digits, and not that it's a bad thing, but in essence, it was like, wow, man, he's got a huge following. This is impressive. Like I was like totally like, wow, dude, he's really reaching an audience, and it was pretty cool to see. And I, I don't always get the military life. I mean, my dad was in military. I was always threatened to go into military if I screwed up as a kid and a teenager, but I never went into military, so I never really understood the military life a lot. I had respect for it for sure, and all the stuff you guys go through and all the struggles. So it's always really cool to just sit back and listen to all the stuff you guys talk about, giving notice, on a week. Well, you guys are every 2 weeks with the Weekend Warriors, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it is some awesome stuff. So, keep it up, dude. It's just, be you, and, because I know Grouch can't do anything else but be Grouch, it's kind of the nature.
Well, the funny thing is, like when you first talked me into, being on Live Free and Ham and, starting up my channel and all of that, I wanted to kind of maybe like go that traditional ham tuber kind of ham focus. And then as I started getting into making videos and putting content out, I was like, I mean, ham is great, but ham isn't everything that is me. And so I figured I would just try and, kind of curate my channel to be about me and the things that I like, and hopefully that it meant something to other people, that they liked the same things. And I really am amazed, and I'm grateful for the community that we've built, because it's a fantastic community.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't know what happened to we got really opaque.
Oh, weird. Okay, why did we go weird? Let's go back here. Let's see what was that. Okay, now we're
there. We
go. So very cool. All right, chicken here. Okay, you always need more cowbell tortoise. So very cool. So yeah, I have to say, is whether you're military or not, like head over to Grouch, check out his channel. Is it every other Friday, or roughly every other Friday? I think you guys are up this Friday, right? Is that the next one coming up?
No, so we live streamed last Friday, so it'll be 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, there we go. My gosh, we finally have the man. Did you make your million?
No, I have to go work.
So you decided to tuck tail and come back to this show.
Yep. I went in there.
Cool.
The house always wins.
They always win.
100%.
Went in there with $100.
K-Booty, how are you doing, my friend? How are things?
I'm good.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
In Kinder, Louisiana, right now.
It doesn't sound like your audio's on your microphone, sir.
I think you might be on speaker.
Hold on. My first question is, did you send Ginger home in one piece? And preferably sober. Yeah,
there we go. Oh, there's the sultry voice of K-Booty.
It always wants to pick the camera mic instead of the mic.
I
have this thing in front of me for a reason.
So did you send Ginger home sober?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
What is that?
I don't know. Probably the slot machines in the background.
You brought him home with him if you did.
Well, while we're catching up, we'll put a pause here for a second. Let's throw in the next chat there. Oh, that was probably All Star, because I hear All Star in the background on my. You guys can't hear it. Yeah, who knows? All right, so let's get into the next quick giveaway. This will be the last giveaway of tonight, one of the big ones here. We are going to do the TYT 9800 Plus. Now, with the TYT 9800 Plus, those that know it, is a quad band radio, but this one's a special one because it comes with a external speaker, and a 2 meter 2 meter 440 dual band quarter wave whip. I can't remember who the manufacturer is of it, but in essence, pretty good antenna there. And so those that are going to get it, you're going to get 4 bands. And so with that, I'm just going to run our lovely hostess with the mostest video here.
Feeling limited? Bored with just one band? Boom, the TYT 9800 Plus. Quad band madness, 2 meter, 70 centimeter, 6 meter, and yes, 10 meter too, because moderation is overrated. Dual display, so you can monitor 2 frequencies and look wildly productive. Up to 50 watts, yep, I made it. 1 radio, 4 bands, truck ready, shack ready. Slightly ridiculous, always in the best way. The TYT 9800 Plus, why choose one band when you can flex on all of them?
There you go. All right.
Nice.
So let's head over to the giveaway here. Why? All of a sudden, this is giving me a problem here. The giveaway background must have moved up. There we go. Nope. Why is the dynamic grid here giving? There we go. Hey, there we go. We're on view now. All right. Let's give the giveaway box here. Let me throw in the keyword for tonight for the TYT. Give me 1 second. And then, come on. Got to do it in 2 places. All right. Okay, so the keyword is, come on, press the button. Reset. The 2 bands won't do the number 2. All caps, all one word there. So if you want to get in on the TYT 9800 Plus with all of the external speaker and the antenna, throw that in the chat, and we'll run that in a bit. So, we're about 8:03. The Clubhouse has already started, so those that, can manage more than one tab in their browser, head on over there, turn the Clubhouse on, let them know you're in the chat, but you're hanging out with us, and that they're just going to have to put a pin in it and wait a little bit while we're, kind of rolling through this process here.
Well, they can't do anything without Joe Brett, and Joe Brett's over here, so.
Well, there you go. So, Joe Brett, tell them to slow their roll, my friend. Slow their roll. You've got to be able, see if you can win this 9800 here. So, cool. So, Dave, so as you were saying, so you're stuck in Louisiana. Where's the Louisiana?
Stopped.
Well, stopped. Okay, sorry, stopped. My mistake.
Yeah. Kinder, Louisiana, which is Coshada. I believe it's an Indian reservation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bar is called the Res, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I spent $100 on 4 beers, and
Are you serious?
well, I dropped $100 in the slot machine, and
And they
had
gave
4
you
beers.
4 beers. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You could buy a 4-pack for something cheaper, but hey, I know you're there for the experience.
Yeah, and at one point I was up to 200, so I would have doubled my money, but I was like, you know what? Another beer. Button.
Oh,
totally
that's what happens.
Expected to go. Yeah, totally expected just to walk away empty-handed. So
Yeah, dude, that's a
nice
bummer.
casino though. Really nice casino, and you watch the documentaries about how casinos are built and how the music is all specific tones and how it's made to where you go in very easily, but getting out is a pain.
The pheromones they spray in the air, and yeah.
Holy crap, I got so lost. I got one of those Advantage Club cards, right? Because I plan on coming back. And I left it in the machine. And I was like, I'll just turn around and go back to the machine. And ended up towards the front entry. I left the machine, walked forward, turned around, walked back in the direction, and ended up going in the opposite direction. I don't know. That luckily there was a little short lady that was like, give me your driver's license, and they knew exactly which machine, of course, my card was in.
You got lost.
Walked me right over there, and then I'm like, okay, cool. How do I get back to because they have a shuttle that'll pick you up from your RV spot and take you straight over to the casino, to the front door of the casino. And then when you walk out of the casino, there's another shuttle waiting there that will take you right back to your RV spot.
Were they plunking like 11 AVB beers in front of you or something? Like, man, I thought they start with like the cheap water stuff.
Situational awareness. I thought I had it, but that place is it is the epitome of what I saw on the History Channel or whatever about how they designed casinos that coming
Keep you
in.
trapped.
Yeah, it you think, okay, I walk down this aisleway. Well, that aisleway just stops and goes into this aisleway, which goes into that aisleway, and
Yeah, the one thing I hate about casinos is I've done a lot of work in them with radios, and I smoke and I walk into a casino and I almost gag because
Yeah.
it's so freaking
thick.
disgusting.
this was actually impressive. You walk in and you did not smell the smoke.
Really,
Wow.
People blowing heaters all over the place, but you couldn't smell the smoke
wow.
because I was expecting the same. The bus stank like cigarette smoke.
Oh yeah.
The casino itself actually smelled normal.
Nice. So you walked away empty-handed,
Yep.
at least stomach full, 4 beers. But outside of that, how long are you there for before you move on? Just all the
Oh,
night?
I leave 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning and head back
Wow.
to Texas. Yeah.
What
just a quick night
what does the future bring for Dave in terms of are you going back home or are you just
Yeah.
venturing
I still
further out?
gotta go back and finish emptying out the house. The kids in a couple weeks will come and pull all the furniture out, and it's cleanup. So there's a little bit of odds and ends. I still have to build the bracketry and figure out how to secure the 3D printer. That's the next big project.
Dude, I have to say, I saw Josh's quick short on the Shangri-La that we call Dave's, camper there, and I was quite
Yeah.
impressed. Josh obviously was very impressed with the fact that you have an island. I didn't know that was a popular thing. I mean, I expect kind of like a high-end camper to have an island, but dude, he didn't even walk through your office, and I was like, I could see it in the background. I'm like, dude, he did that outright. So it sounds like you got a lot of great space.
Yeah. It's completely livable. I mean, you walk in and it feels like an apartment, and that's what I was looking for. So
Very cool. That sounds awesome. So those that I saw just pop into the chat here, we are doing our last and final giveaway tonight of the TYT 9800 Plus. So if you missed that, we are giving that a basically full rig away with antenna, external speaker, and the 4-band, quad mobile there. Great little radio. I did a review, which will be hopefully airing probably tomorrow. Actually, we'll be airing tomorrow. So you can check that out if you're interested in finding out more. But outside of that, I obviously want to win it tonight. So very cool. Well, Dave, thank you again for coming to hang out with us. Appreciate, it's always good to have you on. And, I'm looking forward to seeing more Meshtastic kind of stuff. What do you got planned?
current project I'm playing with right now is taking it's called an RE camera, but it's an AI camera that Seed Studios has. And you train it to what you want it to go off with, right? So you don't actually watch the camera. You train the camera to, I want to see a white and black spotted Great Dane wearing a pink tutu eating ice cream. And it will ignore everything else. Once you train it what the Great Dane, a pink tutu, and ice cream looks like, it'll ignore everything else. And then it will send a message on a private channel on Meshtastic that I just saw a black and white
cool.
Great Dane with a pink tutu eating ice cream.
How does Tank Radio feel about that? Because,
That's
if he's
funny.
the only one allowed in the trailer at that point, you might want to expand your scope a little bit and, include facial. If I send you a little popsicle stick with my face on it, can you train it for that?
That would be hilarious.
But one of the applications we talked about over at Hamcation was just along those same lines. You can train it to what a 4-point or better buck looks like, right? And
Oh.
then say, I want to be alerted when a 4-point or better buck passes by the camera. And then you'll be back at camp and get a message on Meshtastic that a 4-point or better buck just came into view.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Dude, that's awesome. So what's like the camera range on that stuff? I mean, short range, short throw, or long range?
Well, it's a pretty wide camera. So, of course, we'd have to figure out an enclosure and stuff. But, I mean, like as an active trail cam, And the cool thing is it's a trail cam that you don't have to pay for an internet subscription for or pay somebody's fee per year to use cellular. But yeah, it's a pretty wide angle lens. So I mean, set up in the right location, you could cover a pretty large area.
Now,
And its resolution's good enough. Like say you were looking at a field, it would be able to identify the deer going by in the field.
wow, nice. Dude, that's slick. Now, I know you guys got a bunch of AI stuff, which, kind of falls into Grouch's bucket since he's been, playing with his own AI environment himself. And,
I
and
don't want to know
configuring
what
things.
Grouch plays with by himself.
Well, you have to ask his AI, but yeah. However it works out there, it might be something you want. Grouch, you might want to look into some of their AI little minis that they've got. It's pretty slick in terms of what you can load on them.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is it's locally hosted, so it does take up a lot of space, and then obviously it takes up a lot of processing power. So
yeah, you need a small little black box that you can call, whatever you want to call it, and runs full AI engine on it. And I think for something for less than $800.
The camera itself does run the full AI engine all by itself.
Wow,
You just have to tune it.
that's crazy.
Paul's
And it's
speaking
a
Tom.
small camera. I mean, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Going to the draws.
Yep.
We get to see behind the scenes. So, all right, well, we're at 8:12 here. So if you just jumped in the chat here, welcome. But we're going to be wrapping up. This is the last giveaway we have for tonight. Jules, actually, Paul, you want to hit up Jules's?
Here we go.
There you go.
Here comes the money.
yeah.
There you go. Cool. Thank you, Jules. Appreciate that 1999 chat, super chat. So with that, if you are still want to get in on the last giveaway tonight, the keyword is 2 bands won't do. And it is for the quad band 9800 there. So feel free to get that in there before we kick off around 8:15, because we obviously want to encourage all of you guys. Here we got about 109 in the chat there. So appreciate everybody here. It's been awesome. And thank you again. And so appreciative of everybody who's just been hanging out tonight. We want to send you all over to, the Ham Radio Clubhouse there and show them some love. Because I'm sure they're probably like, where the hell did everybody go? So, Dave, what you got? You were pulling something
You
out
want
of draw.
to zoom them in?
Yeah.
There you go.
So that
Ooh.
is the camera. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Dude, that's small.
And then it's got our Xiao ESP32 mesh node. And so that's the setup. I mean, battery power it somehow, and all of the smarts are actually in the camera.
Wow.
So
That's impressive.
when you fire it up and plug it in to your USB port, it has a complete suite of Node Red running in it.
Oh,
where you
nice.
can tell them exactly what you want it to do.
Dude, that's cool.
That
Yeah,
sounds like our Vigilon cameras. They do the same thing, but it's run on the back end. It's not run on the camera.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the AI is some interesting stuff, but freaking scary too as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, we are just getting it to the quarter of the hour here. So let's go ahead and run the giveaway for the TYT 9800 for the last of tonight and see who the lucky winner is.
KB5 UTY.
That would be awesome.
I'll take the rapist for 200.
KY4 TRX. Sweet. Nice
No,
job.
TRK.
TRK.
Oh, TRK. My apologies. Sorry. I wish I could read my own.
Four-wheel trucker.
There we
Kentucky
go.
Four-wheel trucker.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Make sure you we got your call sign there, so no problems there. If you want to still send me an email, send it to n1jur.nh@gmail.com if you got a different address than what's on the Z. And we will make sure we get that radio and antenna and speaker out to you. And definitely looking forward to seeing your results with it. It's a nice little fun radio. I am definitely happy to find a new home for it, but at the same time, great little fun rural radio for sure. So, all right. Well, hey, we aren't going to wrap up to this little shindig here because I want to head over to the Ham Radio Clubhouse and say hello to the folks over there. But just kind of a little bit of housekeeping stuff here. Obviously, if you've enjoyed any of these live streams, and obviously tonight we've had a bunch of people here tonight, all support the channel. You can definitely help support us. Yeah, we've had about 117. I think was the highest number we had tonight. So thank you again. That is so awesome. That's actually a milestone for the channel here. So I'm pretty psyched about that one. And so if you want to support the channel directly, your memberships are available. We have a bunch of folks that gifted memberships. So thank you guys so much. That is so awesome. And I appreciate all those folks that did super chats there too as well. I can't say that I enjoy the love and all of the ham community there, the ham family as we all say there. So let's kind of keep things going here, guys. So I've got a lot more stuff. Channel content's definitely kicking in. We're doing a whole lot more going forward. So hopefully you're going to buckle in and you're along for the ride. And those that just became channel members, check out some of the videos that we were put out that are members only there. Catch up on some of the stuff. Those that want to see my alternative life, I've got some snowboarding videos. After 25 years, I finally strapped the piece of wood to my feet there and showed you a few videos. And so I'm going to be throwing up a couple other videos that I got from my son that he took that I didn't know he took. So we're going to integrate that in there, but I'm going to leave those with the member only channel. I can snowboard, guys. I can snowboard after 25 years.
You realize why he was taking those videos, right?
I do. It's for mom. Mom was
he was waiting for dad to die out there.
That's part of it. He was waiting for dad to take a big digger, but more so he was like doing it because mom basically said, if I come home with anything broken or if I am in pain or if I'm in this, she will basically kill me and then dig me back and revive me and kill me again just for the fact that I got injured in snowboarding. So
I think she'd be better with you than that.
Maybe. There we go. And the clubhouse stuff. So I've got a bunch of over on the channel. Actually, we're going to be giving away on Friday our usual. I've got a bunch of koozies for Brew and Activate 2. Paul said Paul had the Ham Radio Clubhouse one. I've got Brew and Activate ones and N1JURs as well. So if you want to get a koozie to keep that beer nice and cool, definitely you can pick one of those up. And as always,
very nice koozies.
Yeah, they're awesome. I really wish I had one for the bigger ones, but Shane can't find a vendor that's big enough to wrap around, something like that. It's funny because I had asked him to find one for Shannon because Shannon has the big giant, large Dunkin' Donuts cups, and the one he sent her still wasn't big enough for the Dunkin' Donuts cup. So it's like, okay, you're gonna have to downsize to medium now. So she's taking a hit for the team there. All right, so my voice is starting to wear there, but I appreciate everybody. I thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. And
Eric KY4TRK says he's good on the Z.
Awesome. Excellent. We will make sure we will head over there and send that over to you, Eric. And thanks again for everybody who won all of those radios and antennas and the T-shirts there. So with that, thanks again for being part of N1JUR Amateur Radio. From the shack, from the truck, from the park. As we say, we'll see you later. And with that, I'm going to throw the link over here for... Oh, dang it. I thought I had it in my buffer. I'm going to have to grab it now.
Nope.
You have the...
You made us opaque again.
Damn it. Yep. All right, well, let's go back to fixing that again. Stupid link. There we go. I'm going to put this in the chat. Here's the Clubhouse chat. Go over to the Clubhouse.
That's not the Clubhouse chat.
That's the Clubhouse chat.
I put the link to the Clubhouse in the chat several times.
Well, dude, then you great, excellent. Then you can just forget about this. This is if this is the train wreck at the very end, then I'm happy with it. All good. I don't know why this is giving me a problem here. So with that, 7-3 guys, and thanks again for supporting the channel. And with that, see you later. As we're all like ghosts. Bye.